Hi guys, I am back with another video. The note is back. Yes, it's the S22 Ultra, but it's the note for me. Like I said, I hadn't had a note since the Note 10 Plus. I used the S21 Ultra and I used the flip phone, but nothing is like the Note. I also have the Tab S7, which comes with this pen, so I've been doing a lot with that. So they kind of, help me out, but nothing is like having it in here because the S21 Ultra did not have the actual pen inside. You had to get this big old bulky case, which was fine for the moment because I just needed that feel of, note taking, but nothing is like this. So the note is back. So I'm gonna give you little tips and tricks using the pen because I love the pen. I use the pen for a lot of things. I edit my videos on my phone a lot of times using the pen. I also edit my videos on my S7 tab using the pen. Like the pen is like something very important to me. When I had other phones, like one with the Z Flip, I use a stylus. I just had to have that, but nothing is like actually having it housed in. So I'm gonna go ahead and give you a few tips and tricks that I use my pen for. Okay, so we're gonna start off with screen off memo. Like, you've seen a friend and stuff like that. You got to show out, pull your pen out. Like, oh, give me your phone number. And boom, you can save it. You can pin it or whatever you want to do. I always think that's like a big thing for me. Get people phone numbers, get some information. I'm looking to, buy a house or I'm looking for some property. And boom, I can just write the information down real quick. Just that simple. Get what I'm saying? So I feel like that's like a boss move. Here, you can change the colors of it. You can write here, you can erase here, you can pin it up, you can save it to your screen, or pin it to your screen or whatever you want to do. You save it, then boom, you have. I always think that's like a boss move when you see somebody and you're like, give me your phone number, and all you got to do is pull your pen out. You ain't got to go in trying to put the phone number in or handing them your phone. Just write it down right quick, save it, and go back and look at it. I always thought that was like the coolest thing ever. Okay, so you have the number here. Hover over it. What happens? Boom. You can call them. You got the number. You can create a contact. You see that? Create a contact. Create a contact. Update an existing. Create a contact. Boom. Save it wherever you want to save it. Save it. I don't want to save it, so I'm going to discard that. Or you can go in here. You can do what? You can send them a text. Boom. All from that. Like this, it has not gone away. Like this, I told y'all this is like my favorite thing. This pen. This pen is what does it for me. The pen is what does it for me. I try to go to other phones and try to do things, but the note is always going to be my friend. See how we just did that? Screen off memo. Write the phone number down. Come back. Hover over it. You can call. You can save it to a contact, or you can even text a person. Just that simple. So now another one that I like is you get somebody's email address. Let me do that over, y'all. My handwriting is awful. Save it. Okay, you go in and you find your note, hover over it. What's that? It goes to mail. And then you can go ahead and email the person. So I think this is like so cool. I've missed this so much in Action Memo. Now they made it to where it's automatically in there. No problems. You still can do the same thing. Go ahead. Now you can just go ahead and email the person. You saved it. Now go back. I'm like, oh, I'm going to email the person. It makes it so much easier. Somebody give you that information. Boom, there you go. Another one is Smart Select. So for example, you click here, Smart Select. I want to get a certain car out of here. Let's see. Let me go back. And that's the car I want. I can pin it. I can insert it into something. I can draw on it. I can share it. I can download it. Let's see here. Smart Select on, just give me some examples. Smart Select on some words. You can pin it so that way you can go in and actually, you can pin it so you can actually go in there and write down what it says, or you can write on it, or you can extract the text. See, there's a text and you can share it or you can copy it. You can share it or you can download it. Which is kind of cool because if you pin it, then you can move it anywhere and do anything and go back to it. So another one we're gonna do is translate. And I have from English to Spanish. So if I hover over something, there you go. Los, odor, vehicles, one. Basically, this is also great. Like you have a menu and something is in Spanish or something is in another language that you don't know. You can hover over and you kind of see, get the basics of, you know, what it is. So I think that's kind of cool. Now, screen write is basically to take a screenshot and then you can just write on it. And like, so for example, I'm like, oh, there's my car right there. And then you can go ahead and share it with somebody. You can erase, you can go back, download it, you know. So it's good for like you have a map and you're trying to show somebody where to go, or you're trying to show somebody where you're parked or where your car is, or whatever you're trying to show them. Or if you see a dress and it's like several dresses around and you're like, oh, I want this dress, and it, you know, that's a good way to do it. I'm gonna discard that because I don't need that. Let me turn this off. Let's see what else we have here. Magnify. Now, you know, some people have a hard time seeing things, so I got it magnified to 300%. You see there? So this is very good for people that need to see certain things. I always think that's kind of cool, you know. People always get their glasses out or whatever. Boom. It magnifies it. You can change the magnification to whatever you want to. You can be 150 all the way up to 300. Okay, so glance. So say like we have, what do I want to put up? Something on the internet, and I want to do glance. So it's sitting down here at the bottom while I'm doing what else I want to do. So like I want to be looking for something else, or I want to go into the Play Store. Then I'm like, or I'm texting something. For example, let's go here. Like I'm trying to find something. I glance back here and there's what I want to look at. I'm like, okay, let me get back out of there. And then go ahead and, you know, put whatever it is, type in whatever it is that I want to put in. Glance back again. Oh, let me finish. It's Galaxy S22 freebies. Now let me go in here and finish. So I think that's kind of cool too. And then once you're done with it, you just hold it down. You can throw it away. Oh yeah, I just want to talk to y'all about something. Y'all see my little wallpaper? Look like the little things are floating. That's kind of cool, right? That's something I made myself. If y'all want to know how I made that screen like this, it's the same as this on the back of there. You see that? That's kind of cool, huh? You gotta use different ways to kind of make stuff work the way you want to work. And also, I'm gonna have a video up about the different cases and stuff that you guys can get, and you know how I did this screen like this. Y'all comment down below if y'all want to know how I did that. But Bixby Vision is good for anything you see that you might want to buy. Let's just say shoes. let's just say shoes. And then you hover over it. Oh, I hadn't set it up yet, y'all. Similar. See, it tell you different places that you can buy it. Now coloring. Oh yeah, let me get this Bixby Vision off of here. Okay, coloring. Now this is cool for you got your kids with you or you're a person that like to color. I like to color sometimes. Start coloring. You can pick your colors here. Go in and start coloring. You can choose your pencils, pens. You can choose your size. Get to coloring. Cool for a kid. You can zoom it in so that we can get in them lines a little bit better, because I was kind of about to be in the eye right here, huh? You know, it's kind of cool. You sitting there bored and just want to color. Your child is bored and you're like, okay, let me give my child something to do. We done been sitting here too long. Just kind of come in here and just start to color. I always thought it was kind of cool. Because me, I can get into this. I really can't. It's like, I don't know, therapeutic maybe for me. Maybe not for everybody, but it is for me. Like to sit here. Because sometimes I'll sit and just doodle. That's another thing I like about my pen. I'll sit here and doodle on my phone just to be doing something. Because I'm the type of person, I get out a pencil and paper and just like start drawing circles on a paper. And then I'll sit there and I will color in the circles. I don't know if y'all ever done that or whatever, but I guess I can show y'all that, how I do that. Like you draw the circles and you just color in different circles. It's just kind of cool. Like they say, the latency on this pen is better. So people that draw, they like to, you know, kind of dibble and dabble. Like this is so satisfying to me. I like to like sit here and watch somebody do this too. That's like satisfying to me. And to sit there and do it, I would sit here and have y'all watching this thing. And y'all be like, okay, when she get back to the functions of the pen. Yeah, that's like my jam right there. Look at that. Y'all kind of messed up in her eye and stuff, but you know, getting on out of there. Boom, you thought somebody messed up. See, that's what's better about this too. Because like if you got a child that's like actually drawing, they're like, oh, I messed up. You don't use the marker or crayon. If you ain't use the pencil, yeah, you cannot erase it. But on here, they can erase it and they can start over and do it as many times as they want to. Like that's just kind of what it is, you know. Kind of cool. Look at that. How satisfying is that? But anyway, let me get out of here. That's kind of cool. So like, and then right on calendar, and I'm gonna tell y'all before I get into that. Here, you can come in here and do your shortcuts. Like what shortcuts you want to be over here. You can change them around. You can even add some of these different apps that you might have in here and stuff like that. But I just kind of added a few of these that I thought would be good. Live messages, I use that here or there, like not really, so I didn't put it in there. Pin up, some people use that to go in there and see other people art or post art and stuff like that. AR Doodle is kind of okay, you know, it kind of move around and stuff like that, but I kind of put the ones that I know I would use over here, so that's basically what I did with that. And so now, this is my jam right here. If you look right here, tricks video, when was I supposed to do that? Boom, today. So you can go in here and you can write on here. You can erase stuff. Like, I think that's kind of cool because I like to write on my calendar sometimes. Because sometimes when I see my handwriting, I'm like, okay, that's something that's real important. I know with other stuff, you can kind of put, you know, your colors on there and put all that kind of stuff like that to kind of make it stand out. But when you write something, I think it's more important. So I would do something like this. My B-Day month. You know, so you can write all across the calendar. So you ain't got to just write in those little areas. Or, for example, let me show you something right quick. Let me go back out of here. Or say like you got a vacation. All this week, vacation. You can change the color of it here. See all the colors they got here? Got a lot of different colors here. You can do even a highlighter. You can highlight too, like that. Okay, I got vacation this month. Let me do that thicker so y'all can see it. Vacation. And then it's highlighted too. You know what I'm saying? So that makes it look a lot better. You kind of see what I'm saying? So I think that's kind of cool, but let me come back out of there because I don't want to erase certain things. Certain things I do want to keep in there, like my tricks video that you see right there. So, and then you save it. So I don't need to save anything because, you know, it's still there. So those are all the ones that I have. There's some different ones that you can use or that you might like, or these are just the ones that I put in there. You can add some, like I said. Okay, so I'm gonna go into here and I'm gonna go to the top up here and it says air actions. Okay, so this is, okay, so if you want to turn the camera on, let's go to camera, and then we want to take a picture. Boom, and it starts to do it. Now, if you want to do video, then you go to video, and it starts to record. Switch cameras. So you take a picture of record by single press, double press, change it from camera to video. And switch cameras from the back to the front, you go up and down. Next mode, you go swipe to the left. Previous mode, zoom in, I guess you go that way. Zoom out, you go that way. Okay, so then you have those that you can do. And it tells you everything right here. Play, pause, and you can do media too. Single press is to play, like you're playing YouTube or something like that. Next track, double press, volume up, volume down, previous track, next track. Now, a lot of this stuff right here I use like on my tablet. I watch like videos and stuff on my phone sometimes, like if I'm sitting in the car or something, I don't have my tablet with me, then I'll use that because I'll have it like sitting up in the window. And I'll use the gestures and stuff, but I really use it on my tablet because I'll have my tablet up on my stand and I'll be sitting there watching, and, you know, I'm not right there near it. I pause it, or, you know, play it or go to the next track, or my main thing is turning it up. Now, that's cool because you know how you watch TV, you want to turn it up, but with a tablet, you're not sitting real close to it. You want to turn it up. So that's kind of cool. Okay, so there's different kind of math solver apps that you can get, but I like Microsoft Math Solver. I had some other ones that I did videos on, but this one you can like scan the problem. Like say like the problem is on your paper, you can scan it and it'll do it for you, or you can write. And then it'll solve it for you here. You can type in some stuff too, but I think it's kind of cool that you can write it in. I like the write in part and the scan part better. So, you know, kids out there that need a little help and stuff, you can do all kind of problems on here. This thing will solve it for you, and using a pen, you know, it's kind of cool. So if y'all, you know, want to know what this is, it's called Microsoft Math Solver. Okay, so Air View, like you can hover over certain things and see it ahead of time, you know, if you can't see it too good, and do it just like that. So just as simple as that. And you set it up in your settings. See right here where it says Air View. You want to turn it on. And all I did was go into the thing, go into the settings, and it's right here, Air View. You just turn it on. While I'm in here, I just want to show you something right quick. It should be on already when you get it, but you just want to make sure it's there. Warn if S Pen is left behind. So if you leave your S Pen somewhere, it'll make a little noise, and see, it'll tell you the last time that you took it out, which is kind of cool too, because you're like, okay, what was I at around that time? See, it got the date and it got the time. Let me show you that. It has the date and the time because this is the time I actually took it out. So it has the date and the time. You're like, okay, where was I at that time? So that way you can kind of figure out where you might have left it. So y'all know everybody be talking about Good Lock. Now I'm gonna do a few videos on Good Lock because, or maybe one more after this. But Good Lock has a lot of different things in here that you can use. But I'm just in here for the pen today. So you would go to Family, and at the top you would see Pentastic. Now in here, this is how it comes default. See, like that. That's how it comes in default. Just like that. So you can change it to this one. I'm gonna let y'all see what it looks like. Use. And that's how it looks, just like that. Or you can use this one. I'm gonna show you what this one looks like. And it looks just like that. Okay, let's see this one. This is a circle one. And we use that one. Let you see what it looks like, and it come up just like that. So it looks just like it's showing you. Yeah, use that one. And that's old school, that's retro. So I like to keep the one that I got because it's like full, the full whole thing. You can get to, you know, the settings here. So I like that one the best. Now, default, it has a little, you see the little circle on here? You can do it here. You can use this one. So now it has a pointer, but also you can make your pointer bigger. See how much bigger that is? You can use a heart, which that's the one I used to like to use a lot. See the little heart. And there's different ones that you can use. And you can custom one. So like I customed one. Let's see here. Where is my son? Let's see. I'm gonna just use myself for now. And so now look at this. Your pointer is you, which I think is kind of cool. But of course I don't want my pointer to be me. But I had my pointer as my my son before. I thought it was kind of cool. But anyway, it say choose what happens when you hold down the pen button and double tap. What you want to happen? What do I want to happen? Pull out the pen and double tap. Like you can have an app come up and everything too. I don't know what I want to happen. Don't want to create a note. I'm gonna just leave that off for now. But anyway, you have choices of what you want to do. But anyway, y'all, that is it for today. A few tips and tricks of things you can do with the pen. Of course, you know that, let's see here. That of course the screen off memo, doing this, being able to do that is probably my favorite thing of all time. Being able to just quickly write something down. Also, if you like, here, and you can go to handwriting, text to handwriting. Well, handwriting to text, sorry. Choose from the store. And I like the fact that it has a bigger space. Before, the space was smaller, so it makes it a lot easier. A lot. Why did I do that? A lot easier. Y'all comment down below. Give me a thumbs up on my video. Subscribe to my channel if you hadn't already. Subscribe to my other channels if you hadn't already. Make sure you check me out on social media, and make sure you check out my shop. Make sure you click that bell for notification of my videos. Make sure you check out my IGT page and shop with your girl. Like I said, this phone will be in my shop. These cases will be in my shop. Screen protectors in my shop. And go shop for other things as well. But if you have any questions or you have any comments about something I talked about, something you want to add to it, leave it down below. Something you want to see, another video you want to see. I'm going to do some more tips and tricks on Good Lock, some different tricks and tips on like the phone in general. So it's a lot of stuff that I have to do videos on, but I want to go ahead and get this out because it's a note, y'all. It is a note. A note. That's what it is. Look at this. It's a note. It's a note. It's the note for me. All right, guys. Thank you guys for watching. And as always, be blessed.
Anyway, enough of that stuff.